few weeks before my dad's 77th birthday, he mentioned something to me about putting new tubes in the tires on his mountain bike. Now, this old mountain bike has been part of the family for years. I can't even remember when it came to be. I know that my mother bought it for my dad for Christmas one year. Mom and Dad both seem to think that it was 1 year before my sister graduated high school. She graduated in 1988. As you can see from these pictures, the mountain bike has been sitting out in my dad's tractor shed for many years. It was in just dire need of just a complete overhaul, tear down, clean up, polish, and maintenance. The old bike was in pretty good shape overall. It just needed a lot of elbow grease and a few new components.
There's a whole lot going on back there. You're not going to be able to see. That helped some. Doesn't look good, but it helped some. Let's see if we can make it look a little better. I think you can see a little better now. So we are fixing to start a little project here that has been 25 years in the making, I guess. Some of you know my dad, and I'll get into all that stuff a little bit later. But we are going to be redoing a bike. And I'm excited because I like working on bikes. Let's see what we can drag out over here. Alright. So this is my dad's old Huffy Ironman Triathlon Pro. And he has asked me, since I've been messing with some bikes lately, he's asked me to get it out and get it going for him. As you can see, it's an aluminum frame. It had surround shifters, plastic. In its day, this was a pretty insane mountain bike for a, nearly 60-year-old man to be buying. 55, I guess. But he rode it a good bit, but my dad took care of everything. It's in bad need of some polishing, just some revamping. We're going to strip it down. We're going to at least put new tubes, tires, new cables, probably some new shifters, as these are the old spin shifters. New cables, new cable housing, new brake pads, and a new chain. I'm not sure we're going to have to do anything to the drivetrain. I'm not sure. Definitely a new seat. So yeah. Alright. We'll probably need to disinfect this. This thing has been parked under his tractor shed now for the better part of probably 15 years since he's ridden it. And since we've gotten into bikes and started riding again and stuff, he gets up every morning and walks 5 miles in his home, done more exercises, and is showered and ready to go eat breakfast before daylight. So we're going to get this thing cleaned up and ready to go for it. How is this? Office. Good grief. I'll be interested. Trying to get this thing. It has been sitting for many years. There it goes. This bike has been sitting for many years, and so let's take a little screwdriver, pick or something. That's, you can see that just barely slides up under there. Just slide it up under there. Then I'll take the straw, the WD-40, slide it in there beside it. A squirt or two. Pull it back out. Twist it, and she just twists right off. Look, it says Callan Pro. So I turned the camera off, and then I reached up. Folks, that is not supposed to be that loose. Look at this. This thing hasn't been off ever. The front fork is most definitely not aluminum. I think the front fork weighs more than the whole rest of the bike. God, but those things are still in remarkably good shape. Look at that. Rear brakes, front derailleur, rear derailleur. Alright, so I'm going to do some sanding today, polishing up on this. It's in pretty rough. I mean, it's not got nicks or anything, but it's got a lot of, not got dents, but it's got a lot of little nicks and stuff in it. It almost feels like there's some sort of plastic coating over it. We're going to try to get that off while saving the stickers. I don't know. I'm not going to make you watch this, but I am going to set up my phone over here and do a little time lapse. I may set it up over there or something. I don't know. But we're going to fix and get started. This is what I'm going to be using. I bought this little kit. It's a little packet of wet or dry sandpaper, and it comes in this little handy dandy box. And it starts with 60 grit, and it's all wet and dry and goes all the way up to 6,000. So we're probably not going to have to start at 60 grit because it's not in that bad a shape. We'll probably start, I don't know, I may start at like 120 if I've got a 120 in here. But, so that's what I'm fixing to get started doing. Got me a little spray bottle with some water in it. We're going to spray her down and start sanding a little. I'm going to put my earbuds in. Maybe I won't be dancing too much. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but there's this really awesome local band called State Route 71. There's a shameless plug there for them. I really like their, I'm going to be jamming out to some of their music. We're getting there. Pretty well got her polished up. We're going to still be working on some of the parts, getting them polished up and all, but we're about to start reassembly. I've already got about between 15 and 16 hours in this bike. It's been a labor of love. You can see this crankset is a lot larger than what you find on bikes today. It was a lot of work to get off. as you can see, it's the next morning. I've got Papa Jay's bike out. We're fixing to go clamp the GoPro on it and ride up and see if we can track him down. If any of you know my dad, you know that the chances of finding him at home sitting in front of the TV are slim to none. So we're gonna go see if we can find him. He's probably out in one of his gardens somewhere. All right, let's go see what we can do. This is not yours, this is mine. Oh yeah, I've got it up for me. If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing so you can join us on the rest of our crazy adventures. Remember to get out and find your own adventure, because even bad adventures make great stories. Thanks for tagging along with us today, guys.